Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of the Divine Radiance Podcast. It's your girl, Divine Radiance, and I am so happy to have you here with me on today. I pray that you have had an amazing week on purpose because you have to choose to do things on purpose. So I hope that you had an amazing week and that you are ready to start a new amazing week on next week. So let's chit chat on today. I just want to check in because a lot of us we reach out to people, we check on other people, but oftentimes we don't check in with ourselves. And that is an important thing to do. When is the last time you checked in with yourself? When is the last time you sat with yourself to truly ask yourself, how am I feeling today? What is going on in my life? How am I feeling? And why am I feeling the way that I am feeling? Right? Being honest and truthful with ourselves so that we can do the same with other people. Because your honesty about how you feel is important in your relationship with others. So, your honesty with how you feel is important with relationship with your partner, relationship with your children, relationship with family, but most importantly, relationship with God. Some of us, we like to put on. Anytime someone asks you how you're doing, you're more likely to say, I'm good, I'm okay. And then some of us, we're truly hurting on the inside. And we have put up these walls because of past experiences, because we have trusted the wrong person. And because we trusted the wrong person, they have hurt us and have let us down. So now we don't trust anybody. This week, God is telling us that we cannot punish the new because of the old. You cannot punish the new because of the old, because some of us, doors are opening for us. Okay, some of us, new people are coming into our lives, and the only way that we are going to be able to fulfill the purpose of God and to do the things of God with the people that He's connecting us to is to learn how to trust. So, do you trust yourself? Do you trust in your ability to make the right decisions? Do you trust God? Do you trust your mom and dad? Do you trust the people that came before those that hurt you? At what point was your trust broken? What is it going to take to repair your trust? Because trust is the building block of a relationship. There is no relationship without trust. And just as it's important for you to have trust in your platonic and earthly relationships, it is important for you to have that same relationship with God. If you don't trust God, then you can't trust His plans for your life. If you don't trust God, then you can't trust His will. If you don't trust God, then you can't trust His divine timing. If you don't trust God, then you don't trust in His word or anything else that He decrees and declares over your life. But maybe you don't trust God because you don't trust yourself. So when was the last time you sat with yourself and you checked in and asked yourself, where is my trust level these days? Who has hurt me that has broken my trust? And now I punish everyone that comes into my life because of my lack of trust. There was one season in my life, God told me, don't trust anybody. He said, trust me. Because if you trust me, then you trust that I will allow you to connect with the right people. Right? And so when you place your trust in God, He will connect you to the right people, and those right people will have the right intentions for you. And some of us, we got to be honest with ourselves. We got hurt because we trusted the wrong people. We got hurt because we didn't have boundaries. We got hurt because we didn't see the red flags early on. That is what broke our trust. It's not people. It's because of our own choices and our decision making. But God is calling us higher. And where we're going is requiring trust and faith. Right? It is requiring that you trust God on a whole different level. You trust God on a whole different level. You have to trust God on a whole different level. You have to trust God at the point that you don't look at what you see, but you know with your inner knowing. That's the type of level we are being called to operate on. That's the type of trust we are being asked to operate at. That's that level of trust without reservation. God, I don't know how, I don't know when, but I trust that you're going to work it out for me. I don't know how this situation is going to turn out for my good, but I trust that it is because you decreed and declared that over my life. I might have lost my job, but God, I trust that you are the God of provision. My loved one is in the hospital. The doctor said there's nothing else they can do. But God, I trust that you are the healer. God, I trust that you are the mind regulator. So these negative thoughts that consume my mind, you will regulate these thoughts for me. And when you learn to build that trust with God, you can then learn to trust other people. Because serving God requires relationships, right? Because this is a big job. You can't do it by yourself. You need a team, right? You need a team. And in order for you to be a part of a team, you have to learn how to trust. A lot of us are operating in distrust. I'm sorry that they hurt you. I'm sorry that they broke your trust. But you cannot punish the new because of the old. Those people came in your life to teach you a lesson. You have mastered the lesson and now you have to let that go. You have to let that go so that you can learn how to trust. Because when you are called higher, you have to operate in a higher level of trust. Because there are things that God is going to ask you to do that is going to have to take your trust to do it. There are places that you can't get by yourself, so you're going to have to trust God to get you there. There are situations that you're going to have to trust God to get you through. And so this week, I'm challenging you. What is your trust level like? Why was your trust broken? And after it was broken, what did you do to repair it? What do you do intentionally to work on your trust? Ask yourself, do I trust myself? Do I trust God? Do I trust the people around me? Do I trust in my purpose? Do I trust in my becoming? Or do I trust in the government? Because some of us, our trust is not in God because it's misplaced. We trust in the word of people. We trust in the government. We trust the news. We trust everything else. Our faith is often shaken because of everything else because our trust is elsewhere. How can you look at the news and get sad and get anxious when God says that He will shield and protect you from all harm? So where is your trust? Where is your trust when people walk out on you? When you serve a God who says that He will never leave nor forsake you? Where is your trust when you lose your job or they cut back your hours and now you worry about your finances? Yet you serve a God who worries about the birds and the lilies, and they don't have to even worry about how they're going to eat because he makes sure that they eat. So aren't you a little bit more important than that? So this week, I urge you to get your trust back. Wherever you left it, it's time to go pick it back up. Because whatever you do in life is going to have to, it requires your trust. There is nothing you can achieve in this life without trust. 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 I need you to trust. I need you to work on your trust level. Trust in the divine. Trust in his timing. Ooh, that's a tough one. Trusting in the divine and trusting in his purpose, his timing. Because we want what we want and we want it now. But you got to trust that you're going to get it when you're supposed to. And you're going to get it when it's needed. Not when you want it, but when it's needed. So I urge you to check in with yourself on this week and ask yourself, do I fully trust God? Do I fully trust myself? And is that evident in my relationships? Do I walk in trust or do I walk in mistrust? Because if I walk in mistrust, then I need to release that because it's hindering my relationships. It's hindering my relationship with God. It's hindering my relationship with others. And it's hindering me from fulfilling my purpose and my assignment. If you don't trust God and if you don't trust yourself, how are you going to trust the people that are assigned to you? How are you going to trust the people that are assigned to you? And how do you want them to trust you? Right? Because remember, the law of attraction, you are what you attract. So if you are walking in mistrust and distrust, that means those are the types of people that you are attracting around you. So sometimes the issue is not other people. Sometimes it's you. It's the inner you. You have to take a look at the man in the mirror. Why do I keep attracting certain people? Why do I keep attracting people that I can't trust? It's because you can't be trusted. You don't trust yourself. Because you are who you attract. So this week, I'm urging you, take an inventory of your life. Sit back, check in with yourself, and ask yourself, where is my trust level? Do I trust God? Do I trust myself? Do I trust the people that are around me? And am I punishing the new for the old? And if you are walking in distrust or mistrust, then this is an area that you need to pray and ask the Holy Spirit to lead and guide you in. Sete yerebe ke sete, osata ka yere ke shete, shoraba ke shete ke yoroko shoto. And I pray that God will mend that broken heart. Shata ka yere ke soto ka shata yoroko soto. Osata ka yere ki sata yoroko soto rabaka sata. And you'll be able to open up your heart. Esata ka yere ke shete. And trust. Esata ka yoroko soto. So that you can go where he's taking you. Hey, shata yara ke soto. Yere ki siti. As always, new episodes of Divine Radiance Podcast post every Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. please tune in. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Your comment might be the testimony that encourages someone to keep going. Until next time, may you walk in radiant love, anchored, freed, and awakened. Shalom.